Hello everyone, welcome to 7 Days to Die, where we're going to do a house flipper. I've not done this in a really long time, and recently I've been watching GLOCK9, who has recently started a series here in what he's calling Ghost Town. It's the old west town in Navsgain, and I've been trying to figure out what a house to do for a house flipper episode, and I figured, when I seen his series, I thought, his base would be a good one. So here we are, we're going to fix up the sheriff's office and the gallows across the road today. Not that the gallows is going to take much, it's mainly just a bit of tidying up there. But the main focus is going to be on the sheriff's office. And because it's a house flipper, we're in God mode, because why not? So the first thing we need to do is, I'm not going to bother about loot or any of that kind of thing. I just want to, well, I need to get rid of that, but of course. We're going to sort of break everything as we normally do. Get the place all completely cleared out. So because this is such a small POI, this isn't going to be a particularly long episode, but we've got to do all the painting, and I might put electric in here as well and figure out a way of hiding that. But what I'll do is I'm going to get everything cleared out, and then I'll bring you guys back and show you what it looks like with all the broken bits gone and all the rubbish gone. Basically an empty POI. I'll also fix that hole I left there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, that's both areas completely cleared out. I also fixed the road, got all the blood and stuff off the road because it was bothering me. And I also filled in this little area here because there wasn't actually a gravel path connecting up to the gallows. The roof gave me some... Took me a minute there. It's these parts here are incline blocks, these parts are incline tips, like wedge tips. And it's the same on the top, it's another wedge tip. So what we're going to do now is we need to figure out a way of putting in a flatter ceiling inside, which I think the way I'm going to do that is knock out these blocks here, like so. And I think these ones as well. So I will have to fix all this effort I went to on the roof, because this is the height I want the roof to be at. Let's do this on both sides. I want the roof to look as close to being the same as it can on the outside. But I just basically want a 1 block wide gap, like sort of like a empty space inside, so that we can run the likes of a battery generator or something along those lines. That way we can get power in the place. So I think we're gonna have to go for wedge tips. Don't know if I can make them with this. Well, I'll figure out how to get this roof all sorted, and we'll get the electrics in, put some lights in the place and things like that, and I'll bring you guys back again in just a second. Okay, so got all of the gallows painted up. I went for the black painted wood for this because I thought it looked the nicest. Also did the chairs to match because they were rough looking anyway, so I thought planks would look a little bit better. And I've made a few paint changes to the sheriff's office. I've left the paneling the way it was because I think it just works. It suits this sort of theme. But I've darkened these posts, I've darkened this roof. I've changed this from that orange colour to bricks because I think this looks better. I've painted the bars black, haven't got doors in yet, got these lamps, but unfortunately they don't work. In here we do have a couple of lit lights either side, but you can still just see the cables. Not much I can do about that. Painted all the bars black in here as well, and this is the roof that I settled on. If I just fly up, you'll see we've got a battery bank at either side. That's what powers those two light bulbs. And I'm quite happy with how this has turned out so far. I've repainted the sheriff's sign, and I've also redid the roof with, I think it's asphalt shingles. Did both parts of the roof like this. It was the wooden shingles like that, but I think this just looks a little bit cleaner. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some doors on the place, and then I'm going to put some furniture in similar to what was in here. A couple of desks, a couple of toilets, a couple of chairs, that kind of thing. Nothing that's too modern because, well, this is the old West Town after all, so I'll crack on with that, and then we'll do a bit of decorating type things, and I'll bring you guys back to show you the finished result. Okay guys, I'm quite happy with how this has all turned out. So I've put like an old wagon and a wagon wheel here. It's a shame that a lot of the things in this game are apocalyptic, but I suppose it does kind of make sense. The game's not really supposed to be about doing what I'm doing just now. It's supposed to be about hunting and murdering zombies, which of course there are none in this particular save game. But I've put a couple of chairs here. I figured one for the one who's about to be executed and one for the one who's going to be doing it. Got a couple of chairs dotted around here. Now if I just open the door, it helps if you have a HUD on. So what we've got in here is we've got a chair, a bed and a toilet for each of the cells. This chair's turned slightly. Got a gun safe here. I was thinking for the prisoners' items, and we've managed to get 3 desks in here. Still like a lot of empty space. A couple of chairs here for people visiting. A filing cabinet because I didn't know what else to put. A gun safe. I think the gun safe's where it was anyway. I'm not sure, but it's there now. And yeah, we've got a nice flat roof. So this has obviously been quite a short episode because it's a small POI. But if you guys want to see more of this type of thing, then let me know in the comments, or you can drop a like. I mean, we could do another building in this western town, or we could do any building you guys suggest. If there's something you want to see me do this type of thing to, then let me know down in the comments. But I'll be doing it all on this save, so if you want to see me do the whole western town, I can do that as well. But for now, I'm going to call this episode here. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe. You can also ring the bell icon, that way you get notified of all future uploads and live streams that I'm doing in the future. You can also find me on Discord. The link to my Discord server is in the description below, and I'm also on Twitter. My Twitter name is on screen just now. But thank you all very kindly for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.